Earlier this week, the province announced, along with yourselves, we would be getting 20 complex care beds. Certainly a good start to what we need to get to, but your thoughts on at least getting, hitting the ground running here.
This announcement now will, with the structure, the way that the province has let it out, where it's going to be across the province and the implementation of it, was just great news for our community. Is there a need for potentially more than 20? Yes. But the idea of having 20 complex care beds brought into this community alongside BC Housing, Interior Health, the province with Minister Whiteside being here, we are grateful. We're also very grateful for the support of housing units that run alongside of it. There is a minimum of 20, but it is a fair-sized property. And if there is the opportunity of looking at, taking that 20 to 40 or beyond, so that there's potentially 60 units on that site, I know that we're going to have those discussions to densify it as much as possible.
So we've got the 20 sites added on to the other 20. We've got these 60 sites that have opened up at STEP. We've got another 60 that will open up probably within a month at Trailside. Hopefully another 60 at a site that you have yet to divulge that will be coming out, I'm sure, very soon. All of these projects plus others, and yet we're hearing from people that are saying there's still so many people on the rail trail. It doesn't seem to be making a dent. There's still, homeless around town that are still there. It just doesn't seem to be making a dent.
Well, the numbers are, there was 280 individuals who were within our shelters. Mm-hmm. There was a range of about, last count I was aware of, there was about 150 individuals that were on the rail trail or other areas of the community, McCurdy, that they cleaned up just recently. And then with the STEP and Trailside and the future facility, that would be basically 180 accommodations that would be available for them. The process is to look at moving the individuals from the shelters into STEP or Trailside, mm-hmm. which would open up, would open up 120 spaces within the shelters. So then the individuals who are on the rail trail or McCurdy or other areas throughout the community that are unsheltered would then be able to then occupy those places, and we would continue to move through. And the recent step or the recent announcement with the supportive housing, individuals who have come out of STEP Place or Trailside would then be able to move into that supportive housing, and that's the circle. The difficulty with it is when we had what happened at McCurdy, where we went in and did the cleanup, mm-hmm. and the same thing that's happening at OS4 right now. There are our bylaw down there, but there are also the service providers, the not-for-profit service providers, asking those individuals, there is room in the shelters, would you like to go to the shelters? We can put you into the shelters. In McCurdy, there was, I believe, 14 individuals, and they offered it to all 14 individuals as there was room within the shelters, but none of them accepted the offer. And so we don't have the ability of mandating that. Those shelters come with rules. They come with, certain things with regards to the ability to, the time frame that you're able to come and go, and also, the ability to smoke, not to smoke, all of those variables. And that's uncomfortable for them. So yes, even though we're providing that element of it, there's going to be a certain section that don't come through.